Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be doing a 100 subscriber special Q&A. I kinda already have a little more than 100 now, but better late than never, right? Anyways, let's go on with it with the first question. Does the food suck in Canada? No, not necessarily. Us in the United States have somewhat similar food products, though we have stricter food laws in place regarding stuff like artificial flavors. We're the birthplace of poutine, Nanaimo bars, butter tarts, ketchup chips, and lots of other great foods. Eh? Future mod / development plans. For future mods, I do have one planned, but I probably won't be making it for quite some time with my other mods taking up plenty of time. I don't have very many future plans for my games and whatnot, but Marvel game will for sure be something I will try to get popular in the future if I can. How long does it take for you to make new guns for your mod pack now that you can reload them? Because I made most of the basic stuff for making more guns, they won't take a huge amount of time, but they still do take a bit with creating mags for the guns and whatnot. And for your other question, I haven't looked at that yet, but I'll probably check that out after recording. What are the plans for Butler's Weapon Pack? Butler's Weapon Pack plans as of right now include bringing most of the guns from a pre-revamp pack, adding more attachments and fixing them, adding more gun types, features, and of course just more guns. When will the Iceberg video come out? The Iceberg video will have its work started pretty soon, actually. I'm aiming to at least get it out before the 20th of October. Are you planning to make a mod where what? What? Huh? When will you explode? Okay, what the actual hell are these questions? I didn't really get a better microphone. What do you mean? My microphone's amazing. I don't know what you're talking about. If given the chance, would you work with CMVR to make future Downshot updates? Well, maybe. If I was actually able to communicate well what I'm trying to make, I could probably work well. Though it would be really cool to work with CMVR, I feel like me making a game and whatnot myself would be easier for me with how I think and whatnot. Are you the Bay Harbor Butcher? Who is your favorite golden skeleton? Honestly, I don't necessarily have a favorite out of the people who have gold skeleton. All the active members are all respectful and amazing people, and for that, I don't really want to necessarily pick a favorite out of them. Sorry if that's maybe a little disappointing for you. Do you think you will make content besides Roblox or Downshot, like Blade and Sorcery, for example? Most likely. I have a lot of games I haven't gotten to playing yet, and I think it would be a cool idea to try some of them in videos and streams. What inspired you to mod Downshot? Honestly, I don't think I really had much of an inspiration. I just thought it would be a fun idea. I also just don't quite remember what managed me to get into making mods in the first place. What version did you start playing Downshot VR? I think I started playing around 1.1 or 1.2, maybe just before 1.2 released. Alright, this next one has a whole bunch of questions, so I'm gonna speed through them. What is your favorite game? I have no exact answer for this, but some games in game series I hold close are Minecraft, Roblox, Pokemon, Little Big Planet, Sound Shapes, the Tomodachi series, and much more. What is your favorite genre? Freeform creation-oriented games. What is your best mod you've made in your opinion? Butler's Weapon Pack. It's one of the most beloved mods in Downshot, as well as almost the most downloaded. Favorite indie games, probably Downshot. Best game ever made in my opinion. Again, with a lot of these game-related questions, I can't give a very arbitrary answer, but some candidates for the best game ever could be Roblox, Minecraft, maybe Tetris. Worst game ever made in my opinion, I don't know, E.T. for the Atari 2600. Least favorite game, I wouldn't really remember, as if I have played a game I didn't like, I wouldn't have had played it for years. Most played game is probably Roblox, and the hardest game I've ever played is probably Sound Shapes. The death mode levels are hell to complete. What's the best Downshot mod not made by you? That's probably in between Retrostorm's Active Ragdolls things or the Chaos mod, and the best Downshot mod not made by someone you bet is probably the 7-Eleven mod. It's a great mod, probably one of the best made by someone who isn't as involved. Physique and map ranking. For physiques, my top 5 are probably Gold Skeleton, Uranium, Agent, Default Robot, and Golem. And my top 5 maps are probably Island, Gas Station, Sandbox, Infinite, and Wall. Top 5 best and worst Downshot guns. For best, number 1 has to be AR Semi, then Desert Pistol, Sniper, Big Boy Handgun, and finally, Revolver. And for the worst guns, it's probably Minigun, Gun, Compact Shotgun, Compact Pistol, and Shotgun. How did you discover Downshot? My friends got me to play the game with them last year. What was the best version of Downshot? Honestly, the best version is probably the latest because of all the new stuff. My favorite parts for sure are the new electronic logic, the SDK updates, and that my stupid skeleton suggestion ended up actually getting added. Waffles or pancakes? Both. I like both equally. And our last question is, are you evil Mr. Pink?